This session did not end like planned. Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of GW Vlog. And if you're wondering what I'm doing in this really messy apartment with stuff laying around everywhere, I'm here because I live here now. So I have to move because the house that I rented from got sold. And that was the last bit of cleaning out this apartment. Goodbye apartment. So I had to find a new place, and I found this place, which I'm happy with because it's kind of nice, and the rent isn't too high, and the forest is right next to here. So now I basically live in the middle of nowhere. I live half an hour outside of Moss, and yeah, it's basically like a small fishing village or something here. And it's quite close to Fredrikstad. So this is my new home. I will have to get something sorted before it starts to look decent here. But the packing up of things will have to wait for a while, because now I will eat some porridge and then I will head into Fredrikstad to run some sprint intervals. I'm having 2 interval sessions today. I had 2 of these days earlier this week with 2 interval sessions in one day, so my legs are just feeling like complete shit, but I will make them suffer a bit more because I'm having a small interval block in my training here to get really fit for Jukkola and also for the Swedish sprint orienteering champs that will take place soon. And I almost forgot the most important thing: coffee. Always coffee before intervals, guys. And on the way there I will put on some good music to get psyched, because I can feel that my legs are not that psyched to run intervals. So let at least get my mind in the right place. So I made it to Fredrikstad, and now I'm super psyched because I'm listening to my favorite music right now. It's a Swedish group called Hovet. And I would like to know what the kind of music you listen to before training to get that really good energy to run fast. So comment down below your favorite get psyched music. But now I will stop talking and start focusing on getting the best out of my body on this first interval session. Then I'm done with the last interval. That was a tough session for sure. It was nothing pleasant with it at all, but I did it and I did it good. I managed to push myself until I felt like complete crap. So I guess that's the definition of a good, tough interval session. I did 4 intervals, so about 5 minutes each. And all in all, it was a good session, but now that session is behind me and I will start focusing on the next interval session that will take place in some hours. So I guess I will just focus on resting a bit, eating and drinking, getting some energy back into my system, and then I will see you guys when I feel like a human being again and when I'm ready for the next interval session. So it's time again to go out there and push myself to my limits. And I just got all the motivation I will need from watching the Norwegian sprint champs and seeing one of the athletes I coach taking the silver medal, which was super fun. She's worked very hard for this, and now I will go out and work hard myself for my own goals. So this next interval session will take place right next to the place I live. One of the most important criteria I was looking for when I was trying to find a new place to rent from was that it shouldn't take more than 5 minutes from door until I can run on a nice track in a forest. And now it was like 30 seconds since I left my apartment, and here I am on a track in a super nice forest that is quite big as well. And also it has an orienteering map here. So I'm super happy that I live close to this and have paths like this one right next to my apartment. And the session I will do now, I will do right here in the forest on a small path that goes around, and it takes about 4 minutes to do a loop, and I will do 4 of those intervals. So let's just warm up a bit more and then start this session. Oh, fuck. This session did not end like planned. On the second interval I twisted my ankle. And it hurts like hell, so I think it's a bit of a bad one, but it's hard to tell. It's already quite swollen, but I just have to get home on my foot. I felt so strong. And then on the second last interval I just felt that my foot landed in a completely wrong way, and I instantly felt a really big pain around the ankle, and it was just, yeah, it hurts a lot, and it was just about getting back home as quickly as possible to get some compression on it. And I just really hope that it isn't something big. So, hopefully it is just a regular twist that will be alright in a couple of days. I have my foot elevated and have put some compression on it to don't make the swelling too big, but it was already really swollen. It's now 2 days later. Yesterday I was to the hospital to get an x-ray of my foot, and at least there were no broken bones, so that was a good sign, but I still can't bear any weight on my foot, and it hurts a lot and are quite swollen, so it will probably take some time before I will be running fast again, and for sure I will miss the Swedish Sprint Champs that is this weekend. And then now I got these crutches again. I thought I was done with using crutches, but apparently I'm not. I'll just try to get back to running as fast as possible again, and in 3 weeks it's the Jukkola relay. So my goal is to be back running there again. Right now it's really hard to say how long it will take, but yeah. But to be honest, I've been really sad the last days here. Now I decided to start making good decisions and just do things that I know I will feel better of and will make me happy again. So the first thing I will do now is to just go out and do some intervals on my crutches, which I've been doing a lot in the past. It really sucks compared to running, but I guess if I get my heart rate up a bit and get to do some training, it will feel better, and hopefully I can remain some of my shape at least. So guys, hope you liked this video, although it was a lot of me being sad and talking to the camera, but it is how it is sometimes, and I hope you guys are able to train hard and smart so you don't get injured, and as always, have fun, and I will see you in the next video.